All right, in this presentation, the purpose is to simply create a simple GameSalad file, zip it up and upload it to Blackboard so that we can ensure that the process works, and I can check your file and make sure that the files are coming to me in the proper way. That is to say that you have compressed them before uploading to Blackboard. Otherwise, I can't read these files on my end here. So let's just launch GameSalad right now, and we'll create a very simple file with your name on the screen. So you should get the launch screen here when you open GameSalad. I'm going to just click Continue to GameSalad, and then we have this screen here. In the left column, I'm just going to get you to click New Blank Project and click Create, and it'll pop up another window here, and here's where we can set the formatting, if you will. Also give it a project title if you like. I'm going to leave it at the default, but under Platform, I just want to point out that we do have a list here that we can choose from, and we can set it for various devices. I'm just going to leave it set for iPhone 5 Landscape, and then we will go to our first scene and add an element, put it on the stage, save it, and then upload it. So I'm just going to go over to scenes to do that, and we always start with an initial scene. So to get into the scene, I can just double click it here, and it does open up my authoring area, if you will. And there's basically three main sections. There's the stage over here, and you can see it's in the shape of the iPhone landscape. We have an area up here that we use for the actors, as well as the attributes and the devices. We have the three tabs up here. And then below we have an area for the behaviors. It's our library, behaviors, images, sounds, and fonts. We're just going to work with behaviors today and actors. So we do need to create a new actor. It doesn't come with any default actors. And the way we do that is we add it with the add button down here. Click it, and it generates a new actor. Now we can apply attributes and behaviors to the actor. And the way we do that is we actually double click it in the inspector here, and it'll open up a new window where we can drag various behaviors over to this area here. As you see, drag your behaviors here. Now we can work with attributes up here, but we're not going to work with those right now. We're simply going to add one behavior called display text. I'm just scrolling down here. Grab it, drag it over, and here we have a lot of attributes for, it's like a text box, if you will. I'm just going to get you to put in your full name. I'm going to type my name in here. Okay, I'll just say your full name. Okay, and you can see that we can do alignments, change the fonts, a lot of things. Really, all I want to do here is actually maybe deal with the size and the color. So I'll start with color by clicking on the color chip. It pops open a color picker, and I'm just going to raise the brightness here to full, and maybe I'll give it a bit of color. I'll make it a bright green here like that. Okay, and I can close that if I like, and you can see the color that I've picked. And let's say for the size, I'll go with a 40 pixel size. All right, so once I've set these things, I'm going to go back to the display area by clicking the back button. What I've done is I've put all those properties inside of this actor. Now I still need to put the actor on the stage. So it's also drag and drop. And right now you're just going to see this white box here. We can change that and so on. I'm just going to expand its width like that and test the preview. I may need to turn the background color off, but you know what? If it's a white background, I think I'm going to leave it for today. Let's just go preview. And it is. It's the white background, and I can see my text is a bit big. So maybe I'll just adjust the size of that text, and I'll make the text darker so I can read it in the box. So we just click our back button here. I can double click on my actor. I'm going to lower this down. I'll put it back to 30, and I'll change that color to a darker color. Drag that slider down, and we can click preview right here to have another look. And you know what? I'm going to bring the text down to 24. I could also expand the width of that box, and that would address it as well, but I'm going to bring this down. I can click on the little arrows. I could also highlight and type it in like that, but let's see what we get here. There we go. So that satisfies my needs for today. I've got a little text box with text that I can read inside of it. So I want you to create one just like that. Just put in your full name. If you want to make it bigger and it fits, by all means do so. Just make sure that I can read it. Okay, and then of course save your file. I'm going to do save as. I'm just going to save this on my desktop, I think, for now. Desktop, okay, and I'll call it last name underscore upload. So I want you to name it last name underscore upload. And click save. And if I go to my desktop, I can just hide this for now, hide GameSalad. And I'll just drag it over here. There's my file. Now on the Mac I have it set up to hide the dot part of the name. I think it's .proj for these. But you're going to need to compress this. So if you're on a Mac, highlight it with a single right click, then or left click rather, normal click, then right click it and choose compress. And on the Mac, that's the simple way to compress a file. And let me just go find that file here. There it is right there. And that's the zip file, and that's what you will upload to Blackboard. So if we were going to go to Blackboard, let me just launch my browser here. My Blackboard doesn't look the same from the teacher's perspective as it does from yours. But if you go to my website, you can actually click on Blackboard right here, or if you're on my game page, you can just click check all marks. That just brings you to your myloyalist.com. And from there, you would go to Blackboard. I'm just waiting for this to load here. You just click on Blackboard and go to the appropriate course, which you should see somewhere in a list. I know, again, mine looks a little different than yours. And then go inside the course and you will see an actual assignment called 1A. And click on that and you'll see where you can upload it. Alright, so let's just quit the browser here. And again, you will zip the file and upload that file to Blackboard. And there's GameSalad once again. If I click preview, I should be able to see the name inside of a text box. And that's what I want you to do to complete our first class. It's all about getting set up today, making sure things work properly so that we don't have glitches as we move along into the course. And if you are having trouble with this, please don't hesitate to contact me through email. And I will respond pretty quickly and we'll make it work for you. Okay, so that's your assignment for day one, if you will.